Hey everybody, soybean farmer here. Well, I had the date wrong. Today is actually the 8th of February. I said the 10th, but it's the 8th. Well, this thing has a happy ending. The pump is not leaking. The leak was not even in the pump. This hose, this little black hose that comes off this back connector back here on this pump, it's a banjo bolt back there, and then connects to this pipe here, and that runs up into here. It's the return line. The hose was the culprit. Now, there's a story on this hose. Back in December, and I shot video of this and never put it on my channel. I'm thinking seriously now about seeing if I could find that video and chop it down to the part where I'm wrestling and fighting this hose and talking about what I went through. I knew the hose was leaking, and I called John Deere. I'll just kind of rehash the story of what I went through back in December. And it was the little local John Deere up here in Nightdale. They gave me the wrong hose to start off with, and I came down here and could not get that hose to go on here. It would not go on this pipe. It'd go about halfway on back here on this banjo bolt connector, but it just absolutely fought me and would not go on this pipe. I finally said, I got the wrong hose or something. So I went back up to the John Deere dealer that day in Nightdale and showed the guy and talked to the guy and showed him the piece of hose I had, and he said, that's the wrong hose. Now, he sold me this hose, and I hope the camera will focus on that so that you can see it's R32639, and that part number actually matched the part number that I was seeing on the John Deere website. Now, this piece of hose was expensive. If that focus is on there, you can see he charged me $13 for it, and it was about twice as long as what you see me holding right here, because I immediately come home feeling all wonderful about I got the right part now. I cut me off a piece and went to put it on. Same issue, same problem. The piece of hose would not go on this pipe. It'd go on this connector back here on this banjo bolt, but it would not go on this pipe. Well, the man who rebuilt this pump, I liked him a lot. It's the first time I ever met him. I'd never seen him, but I liked his attitude, the way he conducted himself, the way he did business. He didn't project it with an arrogant attitude, but he knew that there was not a problem with the pump. He went straight to looking all around the peripheral things of the pump, and he looked at that piece of hose and he said, that's not the right piece of hose. And he said the reason it's not the right piece of hose is because John Deere subbed that part out. And he explained that the size of this connector back here where my finger is at is slightly different than the size of this pipe. I agreed with him 100%. Didn't get into telling my story, but agreed with him. I said, yeah, they're different. He said, now, what we're at 47 years later, because that's how old this tractor is you've got to get a piece of hose that'll fit this pipe, and then you've got to get a hose clamp back here tight enough to stop the leak. The John Deere field service mechanic was here. Probably saw two men in the video I shot this morning while the truck was here, and he jumped right on it. He got a better hose clamp for this piece back here and really tightened it up good and tight. You can see a little bit of twisting in the band when they start to reach their limit before they give up, but it's good and tight now. I took the tractor, got the chisel plow back here behind it, same tool I used when I tested it when they first brought it back to me. And I went out here and I ran, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passes, and it's a right long field. Got the tractor good and hot. You wouldn't want to touch the exhaust manifold on it. We came back here and looked at it, and dry back here. Problem solved. No more leaking. Now, I'm still happy that I had this pump rebuilt, because this tractor is running a whole lot better. Cranks better. The power up under load. You drop that chisel plow in the ground and tap down on the throttle, it just immediately says, okay, let's go. So I'm pleased. I'm glad I had the pump rebuilt. Since the man who rebuilt the pump was here, I asked him how the pump looked inside, and he said that he could tell it was, had some age on it. So I'm pleased. And that pretty much brings this saga to an end. Next thing I want to fix on this tractor is issue I've got with the remotes back here on the back. But that's going to be a different story. Right now they work well enough that I can get the work done that I want to get done. But it's fixed, it's dry. You can see my oil pressure switch area is now dry and clean, and all around this distributor pump is now dry and clean, so that makes me happy. Everybody, thanks for watching. This is Soybean Farmer. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.